A couple of good haircuts there, but no better hair than Todd Clever, ex-USA International. Loves his lid, does Todd Clever, and his beard oil.
Almost looks like he's got a perm.
Hey, that's just natural. That's his surf perm.
I was going to say, I bet he's hoping it's not raining, because you know these perms will out pretty quickly.
There's definitely a few caps out in that pitch right now.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
So there's plenty of smiles. They're obviously having a laugh on the side, but it'll be interesting to see what happens as soon as kickoff goes, whether those smiles turns into aggression. You've got Gaz Wild, the conductor and orchestrator of this event. Gaz unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer a little while back. He's doing well in this fight against it, and the whole aim of this is to raise funds to hopefully kind of kick cancer way off the pitch.
So now he is, the man Gaz Wild. He's going to take the first touch off. I don't think that's what they call it in this game. I don't know if it's a kick or a touch or who knows. But whatever it is, he is the man to do it.
He is, but it looks like he's got his shoes on. I think he's come straight from the office.
I really hope it's not a kickoff, because I've seen Gaz kick and it's not one of those things he practices.
I've been called this diamond toe. Could go off anyway.
DJ Forbes out here. Oh, that's a great nudge.
Best minutes, 8. Mark, thank you. Ashley Walsh.
Andy Good still showing his skills. He's got a few more kegs than he used to have, but never played rugby at that. He was never the slimmest flyer.
Well, I swear with a beard that Andy Good and Tin Paul are definitely related.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities there.
Everyone's throwing a goal now.
Yep, they're male.
Look at them. It's like a session of the Kingston box.
So both teams playing this in the spirit of the game, which is great to see. Wouldn't mind seeing a few head highs though.
Yes.
Just someone going for a big whack round someone's head. Just joking, I wouldn't like to say that at all, but here we go. Bed Gollings way out wide. Oh, that's a definite intentional knockdown from Gaz Wild.
Gaz Wild. That's what you get for playing rugby in your shoes. No,
here we go.
Gaz has done an amazing job on this event, and obviously raising awareness and funds to the constant battle against cancer.
Oh, Jim Hamilton rushing up there. Lucky it's touched. Oh, Terry Wright showing some skills of old there. And again, unfortunately Terry Wright's lost his massive mo from his 80s and 90s rugby days. We might have to start a GoFundMe page to bring back the mo.
Only in November, my friend, only in November.
So here we go.
So that was a try there. Was that a score there?
It was a try,
Andy Good's team?
So Andy Good's team's up on the good as DJ Forbes comes to the bench. He's tired. I think he's had a few too many beers this week with his old teammate Ray Azara, who now resides in Hong Kong.
He was certainly enjoying himself last night.
Justin Harrison on the pitch, showing his great pace as he came on the pitch there.
So that you can make your donation directly through your phone. Have a look up there at the big screen, please. We would ask you to make any donation you feel. Any donation.
Mark Agnew there, a USRC Tigers player. And editor, not editor, he's a journalist for the South China Morning Post.
So the referee is actually using his phone whilst they're playing there. I think that's the first time I've seen that.
I think the referee, Jamie Chapman's taken some selfies on Instagram. He's never been on a pitch with such royalty before. Don't think it will be again either. So, what can Jim Hamilton's team do here? Gaz Wild's made a great break on it. Not quite the gas he had years ago. Todd Clever's onto the ball.
That's all fakes and angles, and Gaz gets in there and mucks things up. What are you doing, Gary? I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
It's an amazing cause down here. You know, we've got a live kind of option to sponsor and pledge money to support the fight against cancer. That's what we're here for. Touches, I believe, pretty much one in two people now. Every other person.
It's an amazing statistic. It's an amazing statistic, but you know, with everyone's help, hopefully there'll be ways to find a cure. So if you're at the ground or if you're watching and you come down the ground later, be sure to put some money in the donation boxes or indeed make a pledge to the Cancer Fund. It's another try there for the Andy Goodness team. So it's 2 points to the good.
And 0 for the Ham.
Stop it.
Jason Leonard is making his way onto the pitch now. But that's a big chest that Jason Leonard's got there.
We might be able to convince Jason on a full tackle on David Campese. What about that?
So it's entertainment glory out here. We've got two ground announcers, Jed Thyan and Anthony Phillips, entertaining the crowd. And there's even more entertainment on the pitch there. Campese to Terry Wright.
That's interesting to see two arch enemies there, New Zealand winger, Australian winger.
Exactly, yeah. I think
they'll link it together. That must be unusual for them.
Oh, it's beautiful to see. Beautiful to see.
Oh, Terry at the back door there to Campese.
Off to Todd Clever. And he's getting involved again, Todd Clever.
He's Keenan, the key man that's moved here from Keentown.
And that's, oh, hold on a second, what's going on here? Justin Harrison on the wing out here doesn't look like he's really finds himself off the pace. Waisali Sarevi is back on the pitch. Let's see what he can show.
Some of the sevens royalty there now, just taking the field.
There's just a few boys out there.
I think Justin's relieved to come off the field. Glad that he didn't actually have to run.
Yeah, I don't think he actually moved from when he walked on to when he walked off. So
hugging the line, waiting to come off, giving the signal he wanted to be subbed.
I imagine if Austin Healy was playing, he would have moved a bit quicker.
I think there'd be a lot more contact in the game if that was the case.
Here we go. Jim Hamilton's team. Let's see if they can get out of here. They give it to Srevi.
Oh, some magic straight away.
Oh, hold on. I'm not sure what the referee's doing here. Jamie Chapman's having an absolute ordinary game. Oh, he's just found his whistle. Samasoni Viri has got the ball and he'll score.
This is a shocking referee by Jamie Chapman.
I've got to say, as a rugby player, he makes a great ref.
Let's start to roll in now. Thank you very much, Alexander.
Oh, here we go. Todd Clever's coming off.
The Jim Hamilton team making some strategic substitutions here.
Terry Hart just came off.
Cancer Fund is an ideal way to show your appreciation to your hosts.
DJ Forbes just hanging back for a chat here with Jed.
Andy Good tried to take out Justin Hamilton and off the ball. Friendly banter, some might say.
Let's dig deep.
$500,
ladies and gents, 500 Hong Kong dollars will pay for 2 children whose parents had recently been diagnosed with cancer to receive play therapy and psychosocial support. Just 500 bucks. Let's see those pledges coming through, please, ladies and gents. The link is on the screen, or the piece of paper.
So the Hamilton team are really kind of stepping up the tempo now, looking to get into the game.
Yeah, I think they've the addition of the maestro, Sarevi, has actually proved that to prove to be the goods here. He's come on, they've scored 2 tries, so let's see. Gaz Wild, I think he forgot it was touch there, just to be able to defend.
He's going route 1 there all the way.
Exactly.
But it's absolutely, it's amazing to see, and this is the true spirit of rugby, you know, all these legends coming together to a worthwhile cause. Obviously the constant battle against cancer, and again, you know, big hand to Gaz Wild for pulling this together.
No, mate, it's great. It's great to see this with rugby players, you know, getting out there all for a good cause. And you see it worldwide, even in the Las Vegas Sevens, they had a noodle bag Sevens game where all the players wore budgie smugglers, and to raise money for it was a Dottie Weir Foundation. So it's not an uncommon thing these days to see events like this with our top players putting their hat in the ring to raise money for great causes, which is great to see. Just shows us rugby players are good fellas after all, really.
No, 100%. My heart in the right places. I was fortunate enough to attend the Doddy Weir dinner last night. I believe we raised over £300,000 for motor neuron disease, which is fantastic.
Absolutely amazing. It's just it's amazing to show what you know, people say as rugby players. You know, we get a bad rap a bit, but you know, when it comes to the crunch, our heart's in the right places.
It looked like Jason Leonard then nearly did a Boris Johnson when he was in Japan and took that young schoolboy out.
Yeah, exactly.
Jason Leonard nearly did the same there.
Total obedience from the bench. And we've reached half-time without anybody expiring.
So it's half-time there. You immediately see Jamie Chapman jump straight back onto his phone.
Yeah, exactly. He's testing his mates back home, saying, "Look at me, I'm on the TV."
I think he's trying to text the one mate that he only mentions, and he doesn't mention anyone else apart from Chris Henry.
Yeah, we've heard that story before.
Let's keep those donations coming through, ladies and gents, please.
There you go.
Gary, take it away.
Guys, thank you very much. All out here. Into rubbish. Thank you everybody for taking part. There's a lot of people coming down to see you, and we're raising a lot of money. So anybody in the crowd that's enjoying this, why not? Please give generously. Thank you guys.
The guys there just giving a little bit of a motivational speech to the crowd here, asking people to pledge more funds in the battle against cancer. Breathing quite heavy there. You can see it's been a while since he's done any cardio. Andy Good drinking a beer at half time.
And a good smash on a Grolsch.
Yeah, but again, big hats off to Gaz Wild, and you know,
he's organised as well. He's done a great job here. Hong Kong International Rowan Vardy's just turned up. He's on the pitch. Number 15, but you can't really see it because it's not on the screen at the moment. So just believe me.
Referee still on his phone during half time. Texting his friends or anyone.
Something happened, Rob Vickerman.
Again, he's doing amazing work here now. Gaz Wild's kind of raising funds, support the battle against cancer here in Hong Kong, and obviously looking to find a solution globally. You know, again, even if you're not here, you know, if you're at home in the office, watching this anywhere around the world, you know, if you could just make a pledge somewhere online to any local charity supporting the battle against cancer, that would be greatly appreciated. It's a worthwhile cause, and it's something that affects everyone.
I'm sure there'll be there's a link on the GFI Hong Kong Football Club 10s website, so you can go there and make a pledge. Reach in your pockets, or your credit cards, whatever. If you're too young, steal one of your parents' credit cards and just chuck a few thousand on it. It's all for a great cause.
You can donate through your phone, or there is a piece of paper inside the programmes if you want to fill that in and hand it in to anyone that has a blue committee shirt on.
Got David Campese hugging the line over here, calling for the ball.
Terry Hart to Campese. Van Dell, cynical play there. Should be sent for that.
The referee still got his phone in hand. Don't think he's watching the game.
We've had a donation of $1,000 if the voice of Asian rugby, Jed Thean, takes the pitch as well, ladies and gents.
I don't know where you want me to take it. I might be able to get it out the back, but I'm pretty sure security will stop me.
A great play there by Hamilton.
They'll be needing to fix that part of the pitch before the games go on. That's what you call market gouging. Good. He fits forward. Horribly forward.
With Andy Good's team now on the attack.
Goodness gracious me. Barney. Into the action. Ben Collins. Collins really is. Look at the physique. He's diminished. He's looking like a high school schoolboy. A little bit hairy around the chest.
Terry
Wright, Campese linking in.
Little line there. Campo out to Waldron. Hamilton got bullied there. Absolutely bullied by Vickerman. Vardy looks confused. Doesn't know what to do. Hamilton's done a little bit of a goosey. Not a pretty one. Campo, what's he got? He's running sideways again, but hold on a second. Lovely pickup.
Now Good's team flies in action, even without him out there.
Oh, and the Goose team now really step it up.
They don't need him. Yeah, good Campo, good. As every Australian knows, we can't win by...
GJ Forbes there, New Zealand legend, 7th player. Regular here in Hong Kong. I think he'll be enjoying kind of watching the rugby this year as opposed to having to take part. He'll be enjoying sitting in the stands having a couple of beers.
It's always much better sitting in the stands drinking beers. Always better.
A donation from the referees here, handed in their shoe. Thank you very much, referees. We will take that, much appreciated.
Ladies and gentlemen, give generously. $20, $50, $100. If we've got more, then we want more. We'll go to a good home.
We should see that VIP section, ladies and gents, on your phones, donating. $100, $300. All donations are great.
So there's some amazing funds being raised here. Lots of donations going into this worthwhile cause.
That's great to see.
On the outside is very, very.
Seems like a lot of guys have got long arms and short pockets today, which is great.
I think Hamilton's side has taken a massive leap towards the lead. In fact, they might even be in front. And here comes the big blue dragon with his trousers down. So I'm assuming that can only... Oh, there we go.
Streaker.
Not often you'll see Scott Waldron do that. That certainly won't happen every day.
Oh, the old dragon lost his strides there as he tried to do a streak across the pitch. Here we go. Ben Gollings has got the ball.
Gollings on his own. Fundell with the ball. Charging onto it. That's a good straight line. Fundell. Space. Looking for players in the space. Some reason to be excited. What about that one?
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful play right there.
Magic.
Probably try the tournament, I'd imagine.
Oh.
What's up there?
That's the best I've seen.
Come on. I see you brought the old dragon down. Oh, good. Dragon.
David Campasian, Terry Wright linking up beautifully there.
Who's on? Georgie. Ah, there he is. Man from the Pirates Rugby Club in Dunedin, Simon Shaw. He's got his arm up like he's got
Simon Shaw and Good
really
begging for the ball on the line, but of course he couldn't get it out, and now Hamilton's team has the ball on the attack.
Campese, great hands. Terry Wright, Tuolagi.
Oh,
some beautiful hands out here. Todd Clever.
Goes himself. Very, really can't handle it. Action stations, ladies and gentlemen. And this magnificent fixture. Effort to raise funds for fighting against cancer and
oh, Simon Shaw will be punishing himself for that.
The presence of Jim Hamilton. He's bottled it. Barty now fully on the attack. Barty gets picked off by Waldron, but Jim Hamilton, he wins that one. He's established a win. The only one who ever get over Simon Shaw. I don't think it's going to last. As Serena goes to the King of Sevens, ladies and gentlemen. Who will he pick? He picks the old master. Campo can't get there in time. Down there. And Bella scores. Lead the Jim Hamilton side, really starting to lead off here at the moment.
We're halfway up that donations board, ladies and gents. Thank you very much. 25,000 so far.
So, we've made 25,000 Hong Kong dollars already,
fantastic achievement.
Which is great.
$1,000, for example, will provide one-on-one consultation with a clinical psychologist for somebody who's recently been diagnosed with cancer. Any donation, a couple of $100, less than the price of beer.
Come on with a quick play there. Good's team back in the action.
Oh, Tuolagi's taking it out. He's away for a try. Oh, no.
He sidestepped it with the old roly-poly, and Captain America goes out.
Jedi! Jedi! You suck!
If we get a donation of $2,000, Todd has convinced us that he will play the rest of the game without his shirt on.
Terry, congratulations, well played.
Terry Wright's come off for a well-earned break there. Probably the most rugby he's played in 40 years. But he only played for the All Blacks 30 years ago.
So out on the far side is giving the Embers stand all the entertainment as the ball works its way back through Hamilton.
Some of the hands here are absolutely amazing. I guess that's why these guys were internationals. And we're sitting here talking rubbish on the Facebook commentary.
Criticising the referee. He's running around with his phone in his hand still.
Yeah. Jamie Chapman, worst ref in history. He's even worse than some of the refs here. Just kidding, refs. Just joking, refs. I love you all.
Jack, Buckart, George.
Hamilton looking for the cross kick.
But again, just seeing all these legends on the field together, coming together to fight against one cause, I think that's the beauty of rugby.
Mate, it's a great cause and just a tribute, just a testament to all these boys out here who've come away in Hong Kong. They've got to stop drinking for a good 40 or 50 minutes while they get out here and play a bit of rugby, which is beautiful to see.
It is beautiful, and all thanks to that man wearing the 10 shirt on Hamilton side, Gaz Wild.
So 1 minute 20 left in this charity touch game.
So Jason Leonard's coming off on the sides, Lawrence Lalio taking the field.
Andy Goon's team leading 6-all.
So DJ is coming to the sideline. Maybe he's going to come up here and spin some tunes.
We're still halfway towards our target. If you've enjoyed
Campese at the back door.
guys and girls running around this afternoon,
So here we go.
get on your phones, go to that link up there on the big screen and chuck out a couple of $100 into the donation fund. With 25,000 in the pot, it'd be amazing if we could double it by the end of this game, ladies and gents. To all of you in the VIP,
here we go. Oh, beautiful skill there from Bengali. That is absolute class.
A fantastic player in his day, legend on the sevens field in England, consistent player.
No, he was a very classy player. In the heyday of England sevens, where there was him, Simon Amor, just running the show for the English sevens team for so long.
I don't think you've ever done that before, have you?
So, not long left in this game now, but as we keep saying, it's an absolute treat to see all these internationally capped players out here running around together for a great cause. So if you're not here at the ground watching the sportsmen, if you're at home, go to the GFI HKFC 10s Facebook page and put some money into the charity.
One to Waldron, Phyllis there in the corner, 7-all, she said.
So, are we going to extra time?
Taking out there, Jedi, $32,000 in the pot, ladies and gents.
What a magnificent effort.
$32,000 raised in less than 20 minutes. It's a great thing. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they can make 50 grand.
Just $100 for this fantastic charity who do so much good work
Waisali
here in
Serevi.
Hong Kong.
You can do it, Hong Kong.
To kick off. Oh, that's a great take by the young man.
Here's a good run now, Andy Goon. Don't expect much out of this bloke. Finally the shot we've all been looking for. That's good. You'll beat that old man in front of him. You beat him. Good boy. And Peasy. Sneaky Vandell on the foot. Shows him. Goes him. Looks for the line. He gets touched. Great play. What about that one, referee? Ladies and gentlemen, your generosity is unbelievable. We don't have much longer to go, but we know you can take us home, Hong Kong, as we look at that figure again. It's all starting to load up. We've got more action for you at the GFI Hong Kong Football Club 10s to come, including the big run for silver and the Bill Burgess Cup.
A $5,000 donation from Michael Denmark just came in. Thank you very much, Michael Garrison, $2,000. Thank you. A couple of anonymous donators for a couple of grand as well. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. be there. $15,000 and we hit the 50,000, ladies and gents. I'm sure Hong Kong can do it.
Any good for the line. They can never be too close. Youth with an enthusiasm gets used. Wickerman looking. Vandell plotting. He runs away. He's a wicket. Oh! Yes. Well, it's referee, you're saying.
So the refs.
Time off, and that is full time. What a wonderful effort, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get a round of applause.
Ladies and gents. That donation board is going to still keep ticking on. The guys and girls will run around the pitch for a few photographs as well. If we can hit that $50,000, ladies and gents, you do not know how much it will mean to the cancer fund. As small as $100, ladies and gentlemen, will go a long way to achieving our target.
And we'd like to thank Andy Good, Rob Wickerman, Simon Shaw, Ben Goins, Tom Vandell, Rowan Larati, Tom Smith, Jason Leonard, Mark Akew, Bill Mickle, Ashley Walsh and David Naser. Oh! And from Team Hamilton, give the applause coming for Jim Hamilton, Alessandra Tuolangi, Justin Harrison, David Campisi, Sam Vidi Vidi.
So as this game, Celebrity Touch game, comes to a close, we now look towards the first Cup semi-final between Samurai and Water Boys.
2 people from the VIP, just 2 people I reckon can take us over that 50,000. 4 homes, $5,000, thank you very much. Julian, $3,000. We're looking for $7,000 to get that 50,000, ladies and gents. If we can hit that 50,000 before these photographs are taken, it will make a huge difference. Thank you very much.
We're up to nearly $50,000 raised for the charity in this game, which is great for 20 minutes of rugby.
Yes, well, Adam Butterfield, Olivia Carney, and Bellamino. Outstanding wing. Wonderful, wonderful occasion, Hong Kong. As we almost get to the top. $5,000 is all we need.
So I'm here with the referee of the charity touch game, Jamie Chapman. Jamie, how was that, buddy? Was that a bit of fun? I noticed you were staying behind the play a fair bit. Was that intentional? Were you just doing some fan selfies or what?
Yeah, look, I think some of these guys, they never lose that competitive edge. So, you know, Campesi there, he was in my ear the whole game. So, yeah, I didn't have any cards on me, but I would have used them.
And mate, obviously you're a good friend of Gaz Wild. It's great to see what Gaz has managed to arrange here, and for a great cause as well. It must be great for you being club captain to see football club doing so much for great causes.
Yeah, it's amazing. The work that Gaz does is unreal. You know, earlier I was just up with him in one of the meeting rooms. He's just literally on the go all day. What they've put together today is amazing. You know, and I think for the fans, just watching these guys, even just playing a game of touch is something pretty special.
No, exactly. A lot of these people in the crowd today, a lot of young kids would never have been lucky enough to see some of these guys playing. So, you know, it's good they can actually tell the story they saw. You know, they've seen David Campisi running around playing a game, or you know, even the likes of Terry Wright, you know, Todd Clovich from the US, those guys. It's just an amazing thing for the kids here today to see that. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. I actually played against Rugby in a 7s tournament about 10 years ago, and I touched him. So yeah, he was quite easy to touch.
So we're now moving to the Cup semi-finals, mate. We've got Samurai versus the Water Boys. Who's your money on for this game?
Honestly, you know, I'm just going to be honest here, I have absolutely no idea, but the guys in the pink look great, so I'm going for them.
They definitely are. If they come up short in this game, they've definitely won the kit of the tournament. Yesterday they had a nice tartan fluoro green number, and today they pulled out the fluorescent pink.
So the thing about, like, whenever a team has a good kit, I always think, what's the singlet look like? Because, you know, the singlet is something you can really hang on to in Hong Kong, you know, and you get good use out of it. So the guys in the who are the guys in the pink?
They're the water boys.
Yeah, so I'd like to know, you know, do they have a singlet and how can I get it?
Mate, we'll try and see what we can do there. We'll see